rocking in just a couple of hours. I am Shea Cornett. You've already seen Stephen A. Smith, of course. Michael Wilbon and Chris Mad Dog Russo are here. Stephen A. set the tone, so we're going to dive right on into Game 4 tonight. Here we go. NBA Finals from the Garden. So far in this series, the home team has yet to win a game. The Knicks have an opportunity tonight to take a commanding 3-1 series lead, where the Spurs have the chance to steal another one at MSG and even the series out. And Wemby Castle says that's exactly what's about to happen.
Do you walk into Madison Square Garden expecting to win Game 4?
Yeah, definitely. I expect us to win the next three, but us just taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and trying to walk this thing down. Like I said, those first two games really hurt, and I feel like it was an eye-opener for us. We don't want it to be that way. We want to, punch first and be on the front foot, but that's the reality of it now. So just trying to take it game by game, but yeah, we definitely expect to come into tomorrow and come out of here with a win.
Okay, they're expecting, and I don't think the Spurs ever back down on confidence, but expecting to go to the Garden and now win Games 3 and Game 4. Do you like the confidence? Did you expect the confidence? Are you buying the confidence?
Well, first of all, I love the confidence. Or if I'm not a Knick, if I wasn't a Knicks fan, I'd love it even more. But obviously, as a San Antonio Spurs fan, as an NBA fan, as a fan of competition, you love what you heard Wemby Castle said, especially since he's the kind of player with the kind of mentality to go on the court and do everything in his power to try and back it up. He's not talking about winning a game. He's talking about winning the damn series. He's saying, listen, we had, our chances. We blew games 1 and 2, but we answered the call in Game 3. And if we can answer the call in Game 3, what's wrong with Game 4? What's wrong with Game 5? What's wrong with Game 6? Now, if you're a New York Knick and you want to be a champion, you should relish this. You should relish the fact that a young stud chirped like that, and you should put him in his place. That should be your mentality. If you Jalen Brunson, if you Karl Anthony Towns and the rest of the crew, you should be like, all right, we still got you at the Garden. We gonna put you down in a 3-1 hole tonight. You shouldn't have opened your damn mouth. You got to take this kind of stuff personal at this point. It's not about coaching. It's not about the players. You're not going to be surprised by anything. It's about what you going to do up against me. That's supposed to be the mentality. And the fact that he opened his mouth, you're supposed to be ready to handle that. But he can handle it. And he's got the troops to help him handle it. And they have every reason to be confident. I would be confident if I were them. You were down 2-0. You go into the Garden and you win Game 3 and shut everybody's mouth up. Got Doggy doing 17-minute opening monologues on his show, talking smack to the city of New York and New York Knicks fans everywhere. And he don't even know Wemby Castle. And Wemby Castle probably like, way to go, way to go, way to go. And when you know this man, Wilbon, is just relishing it, just loving every bit of it, okay? So you got all of that going on, right? He's got every reason to be confident. It's up to the New York Knicks, who dropped the ball in Game 3 and resembled nothing like they had looked like in the previous 13 games with that 13-game winning streak. They got their mouths shut. You want to open it again? You got to handle your business in Game 4 tonight. I don't have any problem with what Wemby Castle said. It's up to the Knicks to shut it up, not the rest of us.
You buying the confidence, Wilbon?
Yeah. What else would they feel? Our dear friend John Barry, years ago.
Love John.
John would talk about the levels of confidence that you have to be a great athlete and then to be a champion. And he talked about the level of irrational confidence, and you think that's the top level, is it? Then there's delusional confidence. This isn't that. This is just athletic confidence. Maybe a bit of athletic arrogance. Yes, they're supposed to feel that way just like the Knicks are going to feel that way. Felt that way when they were walking into San Antonio for Game 1. And none of that means anything to me. I'm not paying attention to any of that. What I want to see is how the Knicks react. One thing I sat here and told you guys 2 days ago is I've been in Madison Square Garden for a number of games that felt like that walking in that the Knicks failed to win. I was here for all those Jordan games, particularly Game 5 of the 1993 Eastern Conference Finals, where that was going to be the coordinator. We're going to win Game 5 and then win Game 7 if necessary, and whatever the drought was at that time, a mere, 20 years, was going to take. No. So all these coordinations don't matter. What do the Knicks feel tonight? Are they going to be tight? That's what I wonder about. What's their, not mentality. We know what the mentality is. What's their emotional state now being thrown into a series with a real team of young up-and-coming dudes that are not afraid of them, that are uber talented. Look, I'm going to admit, I didn't think San Antonio could summon what was necessary yet, Shay. I thought that would take them till next year. I just thought this year was okay. You get there, you're a bit early, you're not ripe, and the Knicks should take them down. That game the other night says there's a whole new way of looking at this series that we need to be engaged with.
Yeah, I'm okay with Castle saying tonight, I don't know if I like games we're going to win 4 in a row. I mean, let's take it easy. I mean, and he did a great job the other night. Made a big shot and made his 2 free throws. You know, I thought he missed one. He's up 2, 6-8 to go, and he makes both free throws. Won a championship at Connecticut. The kid's a good kid. He's played well. He turns the ball over too much when he's the point guard, as we saw in the Oklahoma City
series. He's not a point guard.
Yeah, he's not a point guard. But, you know, I understand you don't want to make too big a deal about it, and he did respond, and so did the team down 7 at the half. Who thought in America that they were going to come back down 7 at the half in Game 3? He didn't think so. Tracy Morgan didn't think so, and that was the whole thing yesterday. Tim Chalamet didn't think so. Nobody thought. Everybody thought it was over. You know, they had taken their right hand. They got out of that second quarter with the great flurry at 14-3. Who in the world thought the young Spurs would recover at the great mecca of NBA basketball?
Coronation.
And nobody thought that. So, and he's a good reason why that didn't happen. So I give him credit. I would have preferred, you know what, Stefan, leave a sleeping dog lie. The Knicks they're annoyed right now. There's no need to aggravate them. Let them have their little self-doubt. Don't give him any points. You hear what Castle said? He thinks it's going to be his 4 in a row. We'll show him. I just don't think that was necessary. But, and it is what it is. And I do think the Knicks are going to bounce back and win tonight anyway in Game 4.
It wasn't necessary, but we're not him. And what I mean by that is that 7 points total has separated these teams in the first 3 games of the series. 7 points. In each game, they've been within 5 points of each other in the last minute of the game. I mean, if you're him, you're like, we should have won those too. We should be up 3-0. That's how he's thinking right now. And you also got to remember, this is a team that went 26-2 at one stretch during the regular season. This is a team that won 62 games, 2nd seed. This is a team that knocked off the defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder at the time in a Game 7 on the road in Oklahoma City, although they didn't have J-Dub and then they have A.J. Mitchell. And so we got to take that into consideration as well. Their record during clutch time is like 3-6 or whatever. Well, in clutch time, in this series, they shooting 50% from the field. Knicks shooting 26%. Oh, by the way, the New York Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns, undefeated at 9-0 when he has at least 5 assists in the postseason. He had 1 assist the other night. They shoot the ball 40. They make 40 shots, the Knicks, for the game. 18 came on assists. Clearly, you weren't moving the basketball. You weren't sharing it. You weren't spreading the floor. You weren't doing the things that you're supposed to be doing in order to win basketball games that led you to that 13-game winning streak. So if you're Stephon Castle, you're looking at Jalen Brunson, who isn't having a great series, by the way, who's shooting about 34% from the field. They ordered the 37 because of last game, and about 30% from three-point range. It's not a lot of accuracy. You're looking at Stephon Castle right now. He's going like this. I got me. I got D. Fox with the pull-up J with 12.2 seconds left. I got Dylan Harper, a 20-year-old coming off the bench who's got size and length on Jalen Brunson. I got Keldon Johnson, 6th man of the year. We got 5, 6 dudes to throw at this brother, okay? And Karl Anthony Towns might be doing his thing, but Wemby's averaging 10 points in the 4th quarter. Wemby's giving you 28 a night in this series. So you're looking at them and they're saying like this, why can't we win 4 straight? As a Knicks fan, I'm glad he said it because I'm hoping that the New York Knicks take any little nugget of motivation that they can to utilize it. But let's understand that even though I'm his coach and if I'm his coach, I wouldn't want him to do it. In the same breath, I kind of don't mind because this brother, in his 2nd year, rookie of the year, a big-time defender, can give you 17 a night, is incredibly physical, wants to smoke, backs up from nothing nor anyone, guarding Jalen Brunson all game long in Game 3 at the Garden with everybody ready to coronate the New York Knicks. Accept that challenge, and they went in there and beat them. To me, the Knicks are under pressure. You let the Spurs tie this series up 2-2. It's a best of 3 with home court advantage returning to San Antonio, and you're going to have to find a way to go back to San Antonio and win again after having all the momentum in the world, and the Larry O'Brien trophy was scheduled to arrive at Madison Square Garden tonight. Y'all blew that. Wemby Castle is letting them know you had your opportunity. You missed it. Now let's see what the Knicks do about it.
You said Wemby's averaging, what, 10 points in the fourth quarter? Okay. Meanwhile, Karl Anthony Towns has 0 points in the fourth quarter throughout this final series. Speaking of Wemby, Shams Charania reported yesterday that Victor Wembanyama will not receive